guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're starting new looks. It's a new month, and so I want to thank everybody for all your support throughout March for the green looks and cerebral palsy awareness. Just remember, it is not just a month, it is an all-year support. So just remember that is an all-year struggle, it is a lifetime struggle, and they need your help all year round. Now, with that said, we're getting into new makeup that we couldn't try out last month because we were doing all the green looks. So we're going to get into the Morphe palette that we received in our March BoxyLuxe. This is the 15N palette, which is the Night Master palette. And so just in case y'all forgot what that looks like, this is what it looks like. And today we're going to be doing a purple look, which really and truly, I was swatching this last night, only these three shades right here are purples. So I'm going to be having to dip into another palette to get the rest of the purple look. We'll get to that when we get to eyes. So we're going to play around with that, and we're going to be doing some more kind of trying out things to see what we can do about getting less lines in our makeup and things like that. So let's start with priming our face. So we're going to start out with the Touch and Soul No Problem primer today, and I'm going to use this kind of in my T-zone. Well, actually, I'm going to use this all, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to use this all over today and see how this works. This one's a little bit thinner, but it has the same kind of consistency as the Hard Candy Sheer Envy one. It's kind of like a lotiony feel to it. But this one's thinner. The Hard Candy one is very thick. But I have had some success with things not settling so much into my lines or under my eyes. So I've liked that so far. So I'm going to do this in the same kind of areas. Okay, I will be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, guys, now this has got just a little bit more of kind of a lotiony feel to it, so I'm going to give it a couple of seconds to kind of just dry down. While we're doing that, I'm going to shake up our foundation because we're using the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. This is in, ooh, I grabbed the wrong one. That would have been a problem. That's the one I use for concealer. Oh, good thing I'm taking a little bit longer to do my makeup today, or I would have had to bronze the crap out of my face. So, still NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, but this is in the right shade, which is light ivory. Oh, that would have been so super bad. Full face bronzer. Okay. Like I said in a previous video, I love the foundation. It's just this stopper. I don't know if y'all can see it. It gets like really clogged up, and it just, I don't know. It's very annoying. It makes foundation spurt everywhere. Very annoying. Yeah, see? Like it just squirted all over my hand. Okay. So, now then, just gonna go in. Today I have some natural light going on, so it's getting prettier outside, and I'm doing my makeup during the day. I've just kind of opened up some of the blinds in my beauty room, so try to cut down on some of the actual lights in my beauty room and doing natural lighting. I might have to move my desk around a little bit so I can see a little bit better, because to me it's still very dark when I'm trying to do my makeup. But for you guys, it looks a lot better. Just trying to see a little bit. Okay. I think that is on there. Now then. Get off my hand. I keep knocking over my concealer. And for concealer today, we're doing the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. I love this concealer. This is in the shade Fair. It is beautiful. My husband is in the living room playing a video game and being very loud and annoying. Husbands. Apparently he's playing Call of Duty because he's griping about guns. I walked through there earlier, he was playing basketball, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure my son is in his bedroom either playing GTA or Fortnite. Okay, now then we're going to set my concealer. I want to set my concealer in my entire face with this. This is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Loose Setting Powder. I know I'm supposed to be panning the other Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, but I really want to do this. And I'm going to. So, hey. It's my makeup. I don't do what I want. So, you gotta open this a little bit. Now I gotta make a mess. Because they have this like cap to keep it from spilling everywhere, but it also prevents you from when you're trying to get the powder out to get the powder out. It'd be great if this was removable because I love this powder. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with my eyes. And everywhere I put concealer first. Then I'm going to set the rest of my face. The only problem with this powder is it just takes so much to get it out. Now I'm covered in setting powder. Anyway, so I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush and dust my face. Okay, setting powder is done. I'm just going to take a little bit more and put it under my eyes. And I think this sponge is just met its end. Okay, I hope that. Just the tip, anytime it starts tearing up like that, it is time for it to go away. So after this video, that one's going in the garbage. we're going to get into this Morphe palette. One thing I can say is at least these have the freaking names underneath the shadows. I don't know why it's so hard for Morphe to do that on a regular, consistent freaking basis. Anyway, it's just my opinion. Since I'm paid for my Jaclyn Hill palette, I want to know that. It has a pretty good size mirror in it as well, so this is a really good palette if the shadows perform for like traveling and stuff. So we're going to take this Cliche shade, which is a purple, kind of a mid-range purple, and we're going to take that and put it in the crease. We're going to start with patting motions, and then we'll start blending here in just a minute. Okay, when I'm starting to blend it out, it is still starting to kind of patchy, so I'm having to go back and pat in some color. But when you pat in some more color and blend it out, it's easily fixable, so that's not too bad. And we're going to do the other eye. Okay, so that shade went on pretty decently. I'm going to go into the shade Scene, which is this very dark purple down here in the corner. There is kick up in the pan. It's nothing like horrific. And we're going to darken up the outside corner with that. It is laying down quite nicely. Okay, that did go on quite nicely. Let's do the other side. Okay, I'm just going to kind of wipe this brush off a little bit, and then I'm going to blend back that color so I don't have like a harsh line. There we go. And that's all I'm doing with this Morphe palette, because the other purple, I don't like the color of it. It kind of goes a little brown. So I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Elements palette, and I'm going to go into these two purples over here. The first one is Hex Remedy, which is this nice dark purple. I'm going to take that to this outside corner part of my lid. Blending it back into that darker shade of the Morphe palette. Okay, now then we're going to go into this lighter purple. I almost said green because I've been saying green for a month. I'm going to go into this lighter purple shade and take that to the inside corner. Okay, then I've got one more thing I'm fixing to do. There's this duochrome shade right here, which is called Hex Remedy. It goes on like a pinky purple, so I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to why are you not showing up? Ah, no. I need you to show up. Because you look so pretty. Tricks up my sleeve. Let's dust blah, 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 blah. Let's dust off the bake. The bake don't want to go away. So that is kind of sticking to like the dryness underneath my skin right there. So that is not cool. No. So real quick, I'm going to take this cucumber primer water. And fan like crazy. Okay, so that started making it kind of go into the skin a little bit more. It was just sitting like caked on top of the skin, so at least with the primer water that makes it either disperse or stick into the skin. So, since we can't get the duochrome to show up on top of the purple, we're going to use it as an inner corner highlight. Okay, that's done, let's go on. We're going to use this Avon bronzer that I'm trying to pan. We're going to use it as a contour shade. This is in the shade Island Glow. And I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder that we're trying to pan. And just blend that down just a tiny bit. Okay. Well, that's done. Let's go in with actual bronzer. And I'm going to go in with this AOA Studios F11 brush because I need to wash some brushes. We're going into Wet n Wild's Sunset Striptease for bronzer. Okay, so bronzer's on. Let's go into blush. And for blush today, we're going to use this Pearlescent Pink from Wet n Wild. And I'm just going to put that on real quick. Okay. Now for highlight today, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go into this Revlon Sunset Dream palette. I'm going to take this light shade right here and kind of use it as a brightener, like the Cover FX palette has. So I'm going to take that on this Wet n Wild brush. And I'm just going to dust that on. Oh, that's really pretty. I'm just going to dust that on where I want my highlighter to be the most intense. Then I'm going to go in with this Jeffree Star Supreme Frost highlighter. This is in Frozen Peach, which is not a very intense shade, but it is very pretty. And I'm going to go in and pat first where I want it to be the most intense over that brightening powder. Then I'm going to go in with this Luxie 522 tapered highlighting brush. And I'm going to brush it on. God, why I have a bunch of powder sitting right there. Ugh. that up. Done with all of this stuff right here. Done with these two things. Now to work on my eyes. So for eyebrows, we're trying to pan this Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, which I think we're doing it pretty good at. So let's go in with that. Okay, so eyebrows are done. Now, sorry, I'm about to choke to death, guys. I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush. I'm going to go in the shade called Unique in the Morphe palette. I'm just going to highlight this brow bone just a little bit. Kind of blur out some of this stuff. This shade is not that pigmented at all. I mean, I'm like swirling the hell out of this brush, and it's barely showing up on here at all. So, okay. So, let's move on. I'm going to do an eyeliner just because I have these damn things. They don't stick in my waterline at all. But I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil. It's supposed to be waterproof and long lasting. It's not. It's a lie. This is in the shade Voodoo. It is purple. Very good. Okay. Okay, well, that's definitely not going to last that long, but that's what it looks like with it on. Anyway, we're going to go in with It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And here we go. Let me turn this so I get, there we go. mascara is always a tricky thing for me. But, let me... There. Okay. So, that is done. Okay. Now, for lips today, since I'm doing a purple eye look, I might as well do a purple lip look. I'm going to go in first and line my lips with this Wet n Wild. This is supposed to be a velvet matte lip color. It's a crayon, but I'm going to use it as a lip liner. And this is in the shade Lilac, as in lie, L-I-E, lac. So, lack of lie, I guess. Okay, so it goes on real easy. It's very simple, easy thing. But my problem is, I don't know if I want to use Clout from Jeffree Star or Popsicle Dream. So, let's look. And of course you're going to hear my husband screaming in the background like a mad person. So, Clout is going to be more of an iridescent kind of purple color. Wish people would respect the fact that I film. And then Popsicle Dream is more of a purple. So I think I'm gonna go with Clout today. I don't know, let me swatch. Like literally this is like iridescent kind of shiny purple. And then well, and I have one more. I just thought about that. I have two more. My bad. I'll get it together eventually. Apparently I have a lot of purple lipstick. Oh no. It's kind of a pinky purple. That one. Okay, so then we have Scandal, which is more of a pinky purple, and then Diamond, which is more like a periwinkle kind of purple. I have to run errands today. I think I'm gonna go with Scandal. At least it looks semi-normal. Okay. So, this is today's eye look. I mean, the Morphe shadows went on okay. like I said, with blending, you kind of had to pat on more color and then blend it out a little bit more. So those can be a little problematic. But nothing major. I mean, some eyeshadows are just that way. As far as anything else, everything else went on beautifully, so I'm gonna set with my Tarte Ready Set Radiant Spray. Okay. But, and that one shade, that one, what is it, what shade was that? That one unique shade is what it's called. Didn't show up at all for a highlight shade. Now, like I said, that's only 3 shades that I've used, except for I did swatch this Excuse Me shade and it showed up more brown than it did purple. So, I have several other shades to try, so I might do a brown look tomorrow out of this palette to see how those perform. So far, not that impressed with the Morphe palette, but like I said, I've only used 3 shades out of the palette and swatched 1, so that's only a total of 4. So I've got a few more out of here to try before I just say, no. So I'm not going to just write off the whole palette just yet, so stay tuned for the rest of my thoughts on the Morphe palette. But anyway, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell, because I upload Monday through Friday before 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will see you on the next one, guys. But before you go, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section down below, or look in the description box. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And also, my email is linked down below, so drop me an email. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.